guys, so I just thought I would let you know about a service that we do offer, and that's sort of running education and running technique work. I've had a couple of patients over the last couple of months that have come in for no specific injury or like quite a mild injury, but both the child and the parent are keen to say improve their running mechanics. You know, they might have had a okay runner and then they've gone through that lovely little adolescent growth spurt, and now their legs are longer, their muscles are weaker proportionally to their mass, and running now looks very, very challenging. And, you know, it's impeding their ability to perform in their sport and therefore often enjoy. So I guess if you come in, have an assessment, what we do is, you know, have a bit of a chat about what's going on and if there's any sort of past history or injuries that might be affecting that. In the clinic, we've got some force platforms that help us measure strength in the lower limb as well as power, so we can see how high they can jump. And this helps give us information as to, you know, where there's enough strength and power in each of the muscle groups in their legs to actually generate an effective run. And that helps us prescribe some certain strengthening exercises. For an example, we would expect a child of 14 to be able to do like 25 to 30 calf raises. And if they can't, we know that their ability to say run and run fast is going to be affected by that. We have a little section where we can go outside and do some running technique work. So we can take a video. I'll often use the patient's phone for that, so they get to store the videos and sort of see, you know, their start and their progression throughout. And then from that, we can go, okay, well, this is the sort of technique that, you know, we're seeing here today, and these are some ways we can improve that. So from that, we'll go through some running drills to help with that, and, you know, some appropriate level sort of conditioning exercises with which to improve that fitness for running. So, you know, what you'll leave from that session is an individualized rehab program as well as some individualized running technique drills. All this can be delivered just on a piece of paper or through a free app that you can use on your phone. And from that, we'll schedule some regular check-ins, because obviously that technique won't change overnight. And from there, you know, we can help improve that running performance. And we've had a recent example of a young player, you know, who was keen to improve his basketballing outcome. And, you know, he's come in leaps and bounds, and now instead of being lagging behind in the fitness drills, you know, he's the one leading it, he's the one out in front. So, you know, it's definitely changeable, and, you know, that's a service that we love doing. So yeah, if you've got an athlete or, you know, someone who's keen to improve their running technique, doesn't have to be young, you know, it could be a recreational runner, you know, wanting to get their park run time down. Yeah, come give us a yell. Got some really high trained running physios in our clinic that will be able to get to the bottom of it and get you running better.